I'm Alex Sutton, and welcome to the first installment of Big Al's Prop Shop, where I'll be teaching you how to make replica props. Now, as you can see, I kind of specialize in ghost busting equipment, but today I figured I would start off with something a little more simple. So I'll be teaching you how to make a replica Scarecrow mask from the movie Batman Begins. It's only about $20 to make, and takes about 3 hours to construct, but it is definitely worth it. Alright, the supplies you need to make the Scarecrow mask are burlap, which you can get for about $3 a yard, black yarn, which is also about $2, twine, which is about $3, sewing needles, and a permanent marker. Alright, the first thing you're going to want to do is find a dummy or a head-shaped object that's about the size of your head that you can wrap the burlap around it to start making your mask. Or you could even just wrap the burlap around your head yourself, but for this demonstration, I'm going to use this gopher. Alright, we're going to start off by taking the burlap and wrapping it around your head until it reaches the back. And you're going to want it to overlap each other just a little bit. Once you get it to the right size where it fits comfortably around your head, you're going to want to take a needle and make sure it has a large eye, and then take twine and stitch up the back of the mask. Alright, and once you have it stitched up in the back, just tie a knot in the twine to secure the twine into place in the burlap. Once you get the back stitched up, then you're going to put the mask right back on. Then you can take a marker and put dots where your eyes are. Now for this instruction, let's just say the eyes are here and here. After putting the dots on the eyes, cut them out. And just a warning, handling burlap for such a long time, you will get covered. Alright, after you cut out the eye holes, put the mask back on just to make sure your eyes are level with the eye holes. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is start to bring all this burlap down to make more of the mask shape. Alright, now we're going to take the little bit of flap that's left and we're going to just pull it down and stitch it right to the back part of the burlap. Might want to tie a knot in the burlap just to make sure the twine is secure. Alright, and for the mouth, if you watch the movie, it has almost like a W shape to the mouth that kind of trails off to the side. So just take your marker and draw whatever you think would look neat, whatever kind of pattern you want on your mask. In this case, I'm going to do the W shape that looks more movie accurate. After you get the pattern on the mouth, then you're going to want to take some black thread and just make zigzags across the black line. So by now your mask should look something like this. And if it doesn't, that means you've probably done something terribly wrong, or I have failed you. Alright, now we're going to put the mask back on over your head. And if you watch the movie, he has stitching across his face and around his eyes, almost to make it appear like scars. So what you're going to want to do is take the twine, and you're going to want to put it through the sewing needle again and stitch around the face. Once you finish stitching the twine onto the face of the mask, you're essentially done. The only other thing I would recommend would be figuring out a way to tighten the mask so it contours to the shape of your face. The first mask I made had a tightening system involving D-rings and pieces of fabric that stretched from one side of the neck to the other, and you simply grabbed one tab and then pulled it and it would tighten with the other side. I found it's just much easier to make yourself rope. And what I did was took 9 strands of twine in sections of 3 and braided them together to make one thin rope. For the rope method, you take a pretty shapeless mask and then you put the rope around the neck, which is screen accurate, having a noose around the neck. And then you tighten it, and tightening the mask gives it more shape and it fits better to your face. Well, that's all you need to know on how to make a Scarecrow mask from the movie Batman Begins. It's cheap, it's easy to make, and it doesn't take long. It would make a great last-minute Halloween costume. I want to thank you for watching the first installment of Big Al's Prop Shop. Next installment, Proton Packs. See you then.